Testing the mic. Guys, can you hear me? If you can hear me, please type on the comment section. If you can hear me, please type on the comment section. Can you hear me? Alright, so I just get a response from the comment section quickly. Let's proceed. Okay, a lot of yes coming in. Alright, so it's been an amazing time. Um, I've got a lot of questions from you guys. Um, Tonight we'll be looking at some. Hope you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? I'm currently sharing my screen now. Can you see? Someone says it's not clear. Okay, let me see. Is it better now? Can you see better now? Okay, it's clear. Is this you? Alright, so let's move on. So, guys, you're welcome to my Q&A session. I've been gathering some of the most frequently asked questions from you all, and I'm here to answer them today. First question on our list: what inspired you to start creating content on social media? Okay, so I get this question a lot, um, especially from those from WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, and now YouTube. Well, I've always had an interest in the media and communication, and social media is a great way to connect with people and also express yourself creatively. So this has been a major reason. You know, in your own environment, there is a limited number of people you can actually reach out to. Looking back at maybe throughout school days, because school happens to be one of the platforms where you get to meet a lot of people, and sometimes if you're in nursery, primary, or secondary school, there is just a number of people you can actually meet, depending on the population of the school. But then when you move up to the university, you see how broad it becomes. So the population there is a combination of several high schools and the rest. But then that is a physical meeting, just like in the market. It's also a physical meeting where people get together, just like in a church and so many other places where people get together. And if you're passing a message, the higher the congregation in question, um, the more your message can go out. So social media beats them all. Um, It's an unlimited platform. It gives you access to unlimited number of people, and it's an opportunity for one to actually socialize and connect with other people. All right, so moving over to our next question. How do you stay motivated and consistent with your content creation? Well, it can be tough sometimes, really tough, but I always remind myself of my goals. You know, at any point in time, you get to ask yourself why. Why did you start in the first place? What's your motive from the very beginning? If it's not clear enough, you you give it up halfway. You might not be able to pull through. So I keep reminding myself of my goals and the message I want to share with my audience. You know, there are a lot of stuffs online, a lot of info, some good, some bad. But then, what do you want to send out? You need to be conscious of that. And for me, for those who have been consuming my content, I think you can testify to an extent that they are good. That's my own message I'm sending out. So having a schedule and planning ahead all is also a great way to stay on track. Yeah, like most often you might just come to WhatsApp for instance and you head on to status, see some amazing contents, but most of the times these contents are planned ahead of time. Um, yeah, I take some days off just to get content for my various social media platforms, and you end up just seeing the results, and that is it. So you have to have a schedule, like how many posts you want to put out there a day, at what time, what is it all about, and so on and so forth. Even for the YouTube channel, the contents you see are being planned ahead of time. Some have been developed already, they are on the channel, but they are kept on private. So it's only at the right time that they are being released to the public. So that planning aspect is what you cannot afford to miss. Okay, so let's move over to the next question. What advice do you have for someone who wants to start their own social media channel? Okay, um, there are so many social media channels. You decide which one works well for you and you specialize on it, especially from the beginning. Secondly, my advice would be to find your niche and be authentic. So there are a lot of topics you could actually talk about, but then you need to define yourself. You need to focus on something. Someone should think of you, and something comes in mind. So you should focus on a niche. It could be about finances. It could be about health. It could be about relationship and so many others. But then you have to define it from the beginning, choose a niche, and be authentic. Don't try to copy someone else's style. Yeah, there are a lot of styles. You need to be unique. You need to be creative to get your own way. You can actually learn from someone. You can actually look up to someone, but then try to be different in your own style. And also be true to yourself. Yeah, at each point in time, you need to evaluate and be truthful to yourself. Also, consistency is the key. Yeah, guys, consistency. You know, Starting is really not a problem, but then how consistent can you be? How far can you really go? Can you really resist trying moments? When you start something and people start looking up to you, um, today you're there and tomorrow you're not there. It becomes challenging because um, you're keeping them somewhere in the middle. Some might have to look for another direction. So you need to be consistent. You need to keep showing up. Okay. So our next question: um, what's next for you and your channel? Okay. What's next? I have some exciting collaborations and projects in the works, and I'm also always looking for ways to improve and expand my content. So there are a lot of projects going on behind the scene. There are a lot of upgrades. Soon, our sites will be coming up, our website officially, and I'm sure you guys are going to like it. And some other background stuffs we are working on. So stay tuned for more, guys. Stay tuned for there is a lot. All right, thank you for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel to stay up to date on all latest content. Now, this is very brief as compared to what we had on our last session, and there is a reason for that. But nevertheless, I think I've been able to answer your questions for those who actually send me questions. And for those of you who are attending live now, if you have a question, just put it on the comment section. And I will respond to it. Normally, you're supposed to send ahead of time, but just because you are here live, you have that opportunity. Okay, you have that opportunity to send me your question. Alright, so while we are waiting for questions, let's get this.
Whatever will be, will be. If it's mine, it will come to me. That's a lie. Don't believe that. The Bible doesn't say that at all. It doesn't say if it's yours, it will come to you. Because I always believe that whatever is mine is coming to me. If it doesn't come to me, then God did not plan for it to be mine. That is the voice of foolishness. You see, because that's human wisdom. Human wisdom reasons, why do I have to struggle? If it's coming to me, to come to me. Okay, why didn't you stay at home to see all the books that you read in school? They would have come into your mind. Whatever will be, will be. If it's mine, it will come to me. That's a lie. Don't believe that. The Bible doesn't say that at all. It doesn't say if it's yours, it will come to you. Because I always believe that whatever is mine is coming to me. If it doesn't come to me, then God did not plan for it to be mine. That is the voice of foolishness. You see, because that's human.
Alright, guys, so it's been an amazing time, and quickly we are calling it a day.